Okay guys, here's the instructional that I promised you for doing graphics for single anchor. So this is for over the shoulder and for the full screen, which is the video wall graphics. So I'll start with launching Photoshop. And you get to this screen here and you click on File, Open, and you navigate to where you have your single anchor graphics master. So I made one for period 7, but this is one that I did for 7th period, and so I'll turn those off, those layers off, and you just have a plain screen. And if you look at your plain screen, once it's open, you can come down to canvas size. You'll notice it's 1920 pixels by 1080 pixels. That's the size of a high definition TV screen. So we leave that alone. And then we open the individual graphics that you downloaded per story. So there was one here that was done, let's see here, just a picture that's Joe Burrow, like that. I will open that. That's going to be my over the shoulder. If you need to make any adjustments here, you can crop it. This is a cropping tool over here on the left. If you click that, then you can adjust this. And you might want to just center it up on him like that, because this is what the story's about. And then just go ahead and double click in the middle. Now that's been cropped. Now we will do select up at the top, select all, edit, copy, or copy merged. So if you had more than one thing on the screen, you would do copy merged. Copy, go back to the open tab, which is your master single anchor graphics, and do edit, paste. Now it's way bigger, and I'm going to take it off of the, put it on select up here, so I wanted it to not be on cropping anymore. Then you go to edit, free transform. It's down here, and it also says Control T. That's a shortcut. So free transform. It gives you the corners, and then you do view, fit on screen, and then you grab this and hit the shift key to keep it proportional. And then click anywhere, like on another tool, view, fit on the screen. Now what you want to do is free transform once again and move this to the side that it should appear on. If you're looking at camera 1, this is the side that it should be on. If you're looking at camera 3, it should be over here. And notice that I have these blue guidelines to show you what those are like. I'm going to go up to view, and here's your guideline, new guideline layout. You just want to have 2 columns and 2 rows and make the gutter 0 and say OK. So now I've got blue lines in there to show me where the head will be in the other side. So this is for camera 1, so I'm going to free transform that back to the other side. You do not want to resize this to cross over that blue line, because your head will be over here. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now what I want to do is I want to add some blending options. So here is the layer. It's called layer 2. I'm going to double click on it and call it Burrow OTS. So now what I'm going to do is right click on it and go to blending options, choose stroke, move this aside. You can see there's a black line around it. I actually want this to be white because it's a photo, and I want it to be 4 pixels is fine, 4 or 5 is fine. And then you want to come down here and select drop shadow. That should be black, 100%, 135 degrees. And then you can adjust the amount of shadow in here by moving, like the size gets bigger and the distance can get bigger and the spread can make it darker or lighter. The whole idea is to give this 3-dimensional separation from the background. And I'm also going to add a title on here, so I'm going to use a T tool down here, and I'm going to put a caption on the picture, and I'm just going to put Joe Burrow, and then edit free transform once again and move this right into the space right there. I'm going to use the same effects. You go to that same over the shoulder, you can copy the layer style, go to your text layer. So I'm going to go up here to blending options. I'm going to do stroke. This time I want it to be black because it's a white letter. We definitely want white text font. Notice that it is now like that. I want to also add a drop shadow to the text. That's a little bit too much, so I'm going to have to bring these sizes back. Something more like that. That separates the name then from the picture. And I like that pretty well, so I'm going to save this as, and here's where you're saving it to your computer. You put it in your graphics folder under over the shoulder graphics and change it from Photoshop to PNG. And that gives you the transparency in the background. So I'm going to do Joe Burrow OTS demo version, which is what we just did, and say OK. Now let's look at a picture of one that I want for a full screen. So I'm going to open another picture under graphics. I'll look at all my graphics here. The one I want to use for this one is this picture right here. And so that's going to be my full screen. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to select all of that. I don't want to crop that anymore. I will edit, copy, go back to my master now that all this other layers are turned off. Edit, paste. And now I have to resize it to fill the screen. Free transform, move it to the top corner, and then drag this corner to the bottom corner. That looks good. Click anything and that fills the frame. Last thing I'm going to do is put text on top in the top third. And this is going to be the title of the story. Joe Burrow story. Free transform. These are the same steps for all of them. Notice that with free transform I can actually make this bigger. And that's what you want to do. You want to make this fill that top third. And then place it under that title. I'm going to copy these effects. Layer style. Go up to the paste layer style down here. And then it put the same shadows and the darkness and all of that. So that's finished. I can now save this as a video wall. Save as to your computer. And then video wall graphics folder is where you want it to go. And now I'm going to make it a JPEG, because this is a full screen, and I'm going to call it Joe Burrow Video Wall Graphic Demo Version. And then I'll save that. And essentially you need to have one of these full screens like this per story and one over the shoulder per story. And that's it. The last thing I would do is save this as a Photoshop file. And it'd be called Single Anchor Masters Graphic. And I'm going to change this from period 7 to demo version. And that is a Photoshop file which keeps with it all of these layers. All of these layers that we made come with it. So to prove that, I will shut these down, and I'll shut that one down. And then what I'm going to do is open that version, which is the demo version right here. It's a Photoshop file, and notice that all of my layers came through. So if I want to go back and work on this particular picture, this one. So if I want to do some kind of editing in here, I could do that. You just select the layer, and I could do edit, free transform again if I wanted to make this a little bit smaller because it looked a little gaudy there. And you could resave that. So you can always go back and adjust and rechange. If you wanted to make this overall picture a little bit smaller, you can do that as well. Maybe it's just a little too big. And you just adjust all of these. This is a move tool up here. So there's only a few tools you need to know to do this. That's the move tool, the select tool. There's your cropping tool. That's fill. You really don't need any of these others, but you can experiment. So right now I will do File, Save As. I will keep this as my demo version and replace it. And there you have it. You're all done.